All right, everybody. Today is the day we've got to go to Indy and lay out a four bedroom split bed Presby system for a Presby septic system install that we are going to do for an ICF home. And on this bed, it's a little more interesting than the others because we are going to collaborate with Lamb Excavating. Let's get this day going. All right, everybody, we are here. We've got the surveyors on site that are staking off the actual basement for the basement dig / ICF build that we're going to do. We've got our laser, some paint, our grade rod, our stand, all of our flags. Now we got to go over there somewhere behind those trees, find our test holes so that we can figure out some elevations and determine where in the heck this field bed's gonna go. Let's get over there. All right, everybody, we got the laser set up and we have the expert on the stick.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
What do you think, Jeff? We having fun yet?
We're having a blast.
Trying to shoot in all this vegetation?
Yeah.
And the health department decided to just come help us with this because the health department in this county is amazing. So he's out here with us. Everybody say hi, right? So what we're doing here, everybody, is we laid off the bottom side of the field bed. So we have got a paint mark over in here somewhere. This field bed is actually a split bed, which means there are two beds to be able to combat the 28-inch Fragipan. So we have got orange marks here on the ground that establish a straight line on the bottom side of the field bed. We need a total of 64 feet for the two field beds. So 66 feet, because 2 feet is required to be in between, gets us the total square footage needed for this field bed. And I am losing the orange dot. I told you we should have used them green flags. Oh, they're already out. Here's an orange dot right here.
Follow that line down to in front of me and see where we're at. We can
All right.
see how wide we are.
Right here's an orange dot.
It might be better off. I think you have clearly as one bed here. You might be better off if you
Right here's the other orange dot.
just one right here. Come down. Start new elevation for each shot over there. You can keep the whole slant here. You got different slopes.
Right. Yeah,
Essentially what's going to happen. So when you take a new top elevation here at 21, match it back up over there. It might be the only way it's going to happen. I don't think you're going to be able to
Yeah,
get.
I don't think we'll get one big
Not with
long run.
this humps up too much. I mean, we have to push further that way if you want to keep it consecutive.
Expert opinions here. Pay attention.
Well, Matt, you guys are digging it and clearing it. Did you catch that?
Yeah, basically offset the second bed uphill.
Well, we're just gonna have two independent beds. They won't be like a long line split by a gap that's all
kind
same
of in depth.
Yep.
Kind of, yeah. This little cockeye.
Understood. Don't have a problem with it. Because the guy who's going to be running the excavator isn't me.
Yeah, my guess is one bed's going to slope about 6-7%, and then the reason we need to do a second bed, this one's going to change probably to more like 9-10%.
Okay?
Which is why it's not going to work with this one straight line.
Understood. We can go back over here to this far corner.
I think you just do that.
Pull 32 feet from this corner. Throw some flags in the ground. Stay tuned for more. sand.
So,
And yes, you're being videoed right now.
23 sand.
Sweating our ass at.
Be 4-inch socked. And filter fabric.
Does it require the fabric when you're using sand?
Yes.
Okay.
They make you fabric them no matter what.
So we have to do a layout for the health department of this system. Proposed 4-bedroom house, 12 feet to the tank. We forgot a dimension. 100 feet to the D box. 100 feet to the D box, which distributes the influence to the left field bed and the right field bed. Field beds, as I explained earlier, 32 feet wide, 21 feet long, times 2. We've got 30 feet of Presby pipe, times 10, 5 in each bed to get the total footage required. And then here's our cross section of our Presby pipe inside of our field bed. Cross section here explains that we will have 6 inches of number 23 sand, 4 inches dug into the ground, Presby pipe on top of that with 3 inches of number 23 sand and 9 inches of cover material minimum. There's the layout that is required for the health department. We also have to dictate which way is north, south, east, and west. We've got to put that on this print, so we're going to put north here, south here, east here, west there, and that will conclude the layout. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it, Jeff?
No, Jason does all right.
Worked out great. Jason was very understanding of the woods setting we have here. To give you guys an explanation, this is the top left corner of the bed on the right. There is the top right corner, same bed. Bottom left corner, so all this area right here, 21 foot this way, 32 feet this way, is going to be this bed. And you can see that flag over there in the corner as well, this being the bottom side. And since we had a high spot over here on the left, this right hand bed, that being the left, this being the right, is actually going to set a little lower. Those flags don't mean anything. Those are the confusing flags that Jeff decided to leave in the ground and confuse us all. This is going to be the top corner of the right hand bed, and it's down the hill. You can see that flag up there, so down the hill about 10 feet. We've got another flag right over there in that pile of junk. And as we come down here, right over here is the bottom corner of this bed. You can see that flag right over there. And then we've got another flag right here, so you can see how much lower this bed is than this bed, which is up here, which is again about that 10-foot offset. So that wraps up the layout of this Presby split bed for a 4-bedroom system with a 28-inch fragipan, which means, how deep does this system go? 4 lovely inches. It's gonna be a deep one, guys. these are the
shoring.
Yeah, these are the field beds that, to be bluntly honest with you, are no fun. You would think digging less is easier, but it is absolutely not. It is about 10 times harder when you're only going 4 inches in the ground.
And
so
10 times harder getting it laid out because they don't have 18 or 20 inches to say, nah, you're an inch off here, it's okay.
correct. Here, we're 4 inches in, and if you're a 1/4 inch off, they're like, yee, we're getting pretty close to not being the depth we need to be. So anyway, that's the end of the layout with Lamb Excavating. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
There's his logo. Doesn't have any words. It's just a picture of a lamb. There's the words. You guys up here near Indy, keep an eye on Lamb Excavating. They do great work, and that's why we're collaborating with them. We trust Jeff, and we feel like this is the best approach to this system, which is several hours from home. So as always, like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to turn them notifications on.